I checked my calendar, and last I double checked, it is Friday. Y'all know what that means. I'll tell you what it means if you don't know what it means. It means tonight is our Friday night broadcast of WWE Friday Night Smackdown. On behalf of Respect the Ring, hello and welcome everyone to the show for tonight. I'm your lovely co-host, Andrew Samru. Over to my right, I've got no one. Over to my left, I've got no one. Think you know what that means. We're going to be doing a solo stream tonight. Niall, what's going on, buddy? Glad you could join us. It's going to be a fun time tonight, guys. I'm going to be covering WWE Friday Night Smackdown. I believe I might have a co-host with me. They may be running a little bit late. Not sure yet, but I got you guys covered. Brady, the greatest show I've ever watched in my entire existence. Andrew is so dreamy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That definitely is going to help me get through the rest of the show. Or your money back. You may not have paid for this. But I digress. I hope you guys like the intro. I whipped that up for like a little while and I've been kind of like messing around with it. I think you guys are like it. I hope you like it. If not, let me know and I can start editing it a little bit. Also doing a little bit of audio testing as well. So let me know if you guys can hear me. As we're setting up right now, we're getting a recap for Friday Night Smackdown, starting things up. The feed. Oh, it's already begun, hasn't it? Noah, the champion of champions is here. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I see we got everybody piling in right now, which is always a good sign. Always a great sign. At least I hope it's a good sign. That being said, Harley, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Hey. We got the double team duo over here. Everybody's here. We're ready for the show. Currently on my feed, as I'm seeing right now, we're getting a recap of what's happened in the last week's show, culminated with the Universal Championship contract signing between Roman Reigns and former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce. That, as we already know, has been a little sidetracked because Adam Pearce had an injury. And as a result, we got a replacement in the form of Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns confirmed for a last man standing match in the WWE Royal Rumble, which is taking place January 31st, about a week from Sunday. Noah, ready for SmackDown, bud? I am totally ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you guys ready? I hope you all are ready. Let me know if you're ready down below. Oh, Harley's saying Nikki's birthday is on Tuesday. Happy early birthday, Nikki. I hope she's watching. As a matter of fact, if anyone wants a shout out, I'll give you guys a shout out. I don't mind. Just put it in the comments down below. Oh, looks like I'm starting off on my broadcast. I don't know if I'm behind or ahead of you guys, so I'm going to dictate as I go along, if you don't mind. Oh, never mind. We're starting things off. We got a little bit of thunder to kick off the Thunderdome part of the broadcast. I haven't seen that one in a while. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I think we're going to have a good time. So all I have to say is, are you ready? See what I did there? As we're set up for WWE SmackDown, kicking things off with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Gotta be, like Michael Coles just said, gotta be in a foul mood. As we already know, Roman Reigns is set to face off against Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble in the Last Man Standing match. Roman Reigns coming out with his special counsel, Paul Heyman. Brady saying, shout out to Zack Sabre Jr. for being one of the greatest of our time. I'd agree with that. Shout out to Zack Sabre Jr. Hopefully he's watching this. If he's not, it kind of sucks. But if he is, shout out to you, man. You're one of the greatest of the universe. Kurt doing the hashtag WK giveaway. Thank you so much. Actually, you know what? Let me tabulate that right now. Got it. You're set up, man. No, a tribal meathead. Not a fan of Roman Reigns. I mean, he is a little rude. I do understand. Oh, I'm set up in the full gimmick mode too. I've got my Spidey cup ready to rock. There's just water in it though. Harley saying, love Roman, but not at the moment. Any particular reason why? I'm just curious. So we have, as of right now, we don't have much of the card revealed. I know that Big E is supposed to be challenging against Apollo Crews for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And I do know that the obstacle course challenge between Bayley and Bianca Belair is scheduled to happen tonight on the broadcast. As of right now, bupkis, nothing else. So we're going to experience this together. And if we don't, then just know I loved you guys as an audience, and we had a good time, right? Question mark. Harley saying, because I'm used to him being the big dog, then boom, he switched on me. He switched on everyone. I was not prepared for it, but man, it's very unfortunate seeing his new attitude and his new demeanor, I gotta say. Actually, everyone in the comment section, what do you guys think so far? No, look how the Fiend is my. I triple checked this time. I triple checked. Love you too. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, looks like both men are in the ring right now. It looks like they're going to be conducting a promo for the audience. Heyman handing Roman the microphone. Let's see what he's got to say. You can have. I'm going to need your bat for sure. I absolutely will need your bat. I think, yeah, I definitely will. Okay, this is going very well. Everyone's chanting, "You suck." What a great way for Roman to kick off. Caleb! Thank you for joining in, man. Welcome to the show. Definitely stay in because we're gonna have a fun time. No Yankees fans here tonight. Roman recapping last week with the card subject to change motto or motif, if you will. Kurt saying Undertaker on radio last night. Yes, he was on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, which if you haven't listened to it, definitely should listen to it. It's actually pretty good, I will say. Okay, Roman basically saying, chiding the whole card subject to change motif, basically saying the fact that, he's, because it's beneath him that he's not prepared for a card subject to change, if you will. I'm saying he sucks what? I don't think I can answer that. I might get banned. Thank the Lord. Absolutely, man. I hope you stay in. We're not gonna get any tonight. As far as I checked, I can't guarantee the audience, but as far as I checked on this end, we should be okay.
What the truck? What the hell's wrong with this fucking guy? I'm gonna switch me.
Wow, he called him. Roman Reigns just chiding Adam Pearce, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce, basically saying that, what if he started thinking like Adam Pearce would, like a puss like Adam Pearce would. He actually used that term. Harley saying, thank God he beat cancer. Absolutely, man. I'm so glad he beat cancer, and he's back here with us. He said it went into remission. I hope it doesn't come back. Roman just basically saying Roman just going through every body part that hurts, ultimately laying at his back hurts because he's been carrying the company for years. Huh. And then talking about what would happen if his back hurts or continues to hurt. Oh, here we go. Adam Pearce coming out right now. The only one here. I can't help that. Me. Love to hate. Thank you. I'm the only one here for now, so I'm trying to be very careful. Kurt saying, I will moderate next week. I would have to talk to the boys about that one because everything runs on like partial control. So I only have a small control and we need majority approval before anything. So I don't really have a say, to be honest. I'm just here as the lovely face. You know, as Brady put it, I'm a dreamy face. So Roman right now chiding Adam Pearce, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce, who's come to the ring right now, saying that he's basically out of control. And basically calling him Kevin Owens' bitch. I said it. And he's upset because of what Adam Pearce pulled. Chiding him that he hasn't been in active competition for almost a decade, 6 years now. It has been 6 years, actually. So I don't know if anyone caught that fun little comment, Roman Reigns saying, you're standing out here complaining that your body hurts while you're sitting out here standing in front of a thoroughbred. Sitting out here standing. But he's chiding that Roman's chiding that he's busted his ass for this place, and Adam Pearce quit and came out and moaned that he's backing out of the match, if you will. Harley saying, have you seen Hobbs and Shaw? I haven't yet, but I want to. I've heard it was a really good movie. Is it any good? Let me know. Heyman just laughing right now at former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce. Oh. Adam basically chiding Paul Heyman, saying that he could take Roman's abuse, but he's not going to take Heyman's abuse. Huh. But Roman saying if Adam disrespects Heyman, he's disrespecting Roman. So he's making Paul Heyman straighten out the issue. Please no. She's on Raw, I think, right? I think I should be partially safe. I hope I'm partially safe. Womp. Harley saying, yes, Roman and The Rock and the Usos are in it. Okay. I'll check it out for sure. Maybe we could do a movie watch along down the road. Maybe on Twitch. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. If anyone subscribes to our Twitch, we are looking at doing some Twitch exclusives down the line. So if we want to do a movie watch along, maybe we can do it on Twitch someday. Oh,
Yeah, try to get your name.
Adam Pearce out here. Paul Heyman basically saying he's setting up a main event for SmackDown. Adam Pearce
I didn't want to say it.
versus Paul Heyman. Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman for tonight's main event? Heyman and Adam Pearce just shook hands. So,
Yeah.
now saying, did you see that on 205 Live? There are two Dusty Classic matches, one men's and one women's. Ciampa Tasha versus Nice and Davari, and Priscilla and Elena versus Candice and Indy. I saw a bit of 205 Live. I haven't seen all of it yet. I got to see the fact that Ciampa and Thatcher are now part of the Dusty Classic, which, okay, I'll admit, I'm not much of a fan of Ciampa because of what he did to Gargano. But I'm interested in the pairing after their Fight Pit match. I want to see how that's going to work out. So, I didn't get to see all of it, but I do plan on watching it at some point. Don't spoil anything for me, though. Don't spoil anything. You've got my interest. Gabriel saying, sorry, guys, can't hang out with you guys today because I'm grounded so soon. Aw, man.
Yeah, you pretty much got
That's not fun. I noticed because you haven't commented first on our stream yet. So, can you sneak it? Can you sneak it by any chance? Harley saying, can't wait for my guy Seth to come back and beat Roman's ass. I think he's coming back at the Rumble. Just call it a hunch, but I feel like he's coming back at the Rumble. Oh, we've got a match for up next. Charlotte and Asuka versus the Riot Squad. Interesting. That's a match for the ages. Oh, what's happening? Sami Zayn is out. Sami Zayn and his documentary crew are out. Sami's got a picket sign saying justice for Sami, and he's got handcuffs. What did Sami Zayn do? Sami Zayn is protesting live on screen right now. Billy, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. I love how we have a loyal crew that's here with us at all times, just having fun. That's what I like to see. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. Yes, that is official. That's a match. Straight up called it a verbal agreement. They shook hands. So Pearce versus Heyman is the main event for tonight. Even Noah and Harley are like, the fuck? Damn, he's gone from being NWA World Heavyweight Champion to facing Paul E. Dangerously. I'm just as shocked. I still don't know how that's going to work. I sense shenanigans. Gabriel, I can't sneak. Sorry, but okay, that's fair, I guess. I mean, it can't be helped, but I'm grateful that you were able to join us at least. Hopefully, I get to see you on Raw. I need that first comment, by the way. Martin, did I miss anything in the opening minutes? Roman came out and chided the fact that Adam Pearce enacted the card subject to change rule, claimed that he had a knee injury, and Kevin Owens came in. And he just started rattling out like random body parts, like, oh, my neck hurts, oh, my knee hurts, oh, my wrist hurts, and then stopped at, oh, my back hurts, because he was carrying the company for so long. And that chided Adam Pearce to come out. I've been saying chided a lot. Let's use a different word. That prompted Adam Pearce to come out and berate Roman for the sham or the show, if you will, of what he was producing. And Roman completely put down Adam Pearce for the fact that, he was chiding in. I said chided again. Chided is the theme of today. That he put in Kevin Owens as his replacement. That prompted Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman to get into it verbally because Paul Heyman tried to disrespect him. And Adam Pearce was basically saying, I could take it from Roman, but I'm not going to take it from you. And ultimately, that led to a match agreement between Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman for tonight's SmackDown. And then all you missed afterwards is the fact that Sami Zayn just handcuffed himself to ringside for some reason. So that's a thing. That's all you missed, Martin. So you didn't miss a lot. Oh boy. Now saying, also, did you see that Sting is returning to in-ring competition at Revolution? I don't really see this going well for him. I saw that. I saw something about that. I feel like it's gonna have to be cinematic because can Sting still wrestle? I mean, if he can, I'm not gonna stop him. You know, I'll still watch at the end of the day because I'm a massive Sting fan. But for him to actually go back and wrestle in AEW, I mean, in the street fight nonetheless. So I guess the pressure kind of comes off of him because it's probably going to be placed more on Darby and Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. But to see Sting wrestle again at his age, I'm not totally confident. But I'll still watch. No, say if this really happens, it probably won't. Oh, we're back. Harley with the frog emojis, ribbit. Okay, Sami just officially declared himself in the Royal Rumble, so we got another entry in the Royal Rumble match. Sami Zayn. As Sami Zayn is complaining basically the fact that that he lost to Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews winning that match as a result of a roll-up last week on SmackDown with the tights. Sami filming for his documentary, if you will. And as he's doing that, Asuka's coming out. So that's going to start our first match. Match number 1, Charlotte and Asuka, the women's tag team champions. Asuka herself, the Raw women's champion, versus the Riot Squad, consisting of Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. Possibly with Billie Kay. I'm not sure yet. I like that dynamic. It's kind of funny. Harvey going, Asuka. Everyone in the comment section below, let me know who you guys think is winning this one. I'm gonna go with the Riot Squad. I'm a fan of the Riot Squad. I don't think it's any secret that I'm a massive fan of Liv Morgan. So
when you play Warzone, you turn on that aim assist.
It's not to say I'm not a fan of Ruby Riott, but I just happen to like Liv Morgan.
Yeah, it's a very
Sami Zayn still, while Charlotte and Asuka are just nonchalantly doing their entrances. Sami still has his picket sign, Justice for Sami. Hashtag Justice for Sami in the comments below if you're a fan of Sami Zayn. I mean, he was cheated last week, but, that's a thing. Oh, Riot Squad's already in the ring. They don't even get the entrance. Harley's asking, I'm sorry. I like Liv Morgan. I can't help it. I like Asuka. I do like Asuka, but I like Liv Morgan. She's totally my celeb crush. I'll admit that. And Billie Kay wearing something. Billie Kay changing up her attire, looking quite punkish. Starting things off with Charlotte and Ruby Riott in ring right now, starting up with a lockup. Charlotte towering over Ruby Riott right now. That's a thing. Martin saying it's going to go well, unlike WWE. AEW know how to keep their wrestlers safe. It will most likely be a cinematic match. I'm thinking that's what it's going to be. I think... Oh. Just a bit of a breaking news segment from Michael Cole announcing the match is official. Paul Heyman versus Adam Pearce. I think it's going to end up being a cinematic match to protect Sting because I don't think he can really go anymore in terms of in-ring competition. But as long as it's done well and as long as all the competitors are safe, and I realize I say that ironically with Darby Allin in the match, I'm okay with it. I'll still watch a Sting match. I'll watch all of them. Charlotte right now dominating Ruby Riott, taking Ruby to the bottom left turnbuckle with the foot in the throat.
Play cargo.
Ruby trying to
Your fucking forearms get sore.
Ruby trying to tag in Liv. In the meanwhile, backstage, we've got Natalia and Tamina watching in. Looks like Natalia and Tamina are scouting their opponents, whichever of the two it could be. Possibly scouting to take the women's tag team titles down the line. Billie Kay on the ringside. Billie Kay distracting Charlotte enough for Ruby Riott to tag in Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan with a blind tag. Ruby Riott still in. Charlotte hasn't seen Liv Morgan tagged in. Ooh, Liv Morgan with a drive-by dropkick catching Charlotte. This is also Liv Morgan with a crossbody getting a 2 count. This is also the 4th or 5th podcast in a row where I'm publicly going to advocate someday that I'd love to do a co-hosting show with Liv Morgan down the line. I say that unashamedly. Harley going, the hell is Billie Kay wearing? I'm not sure. It looks like a Punk shirt, but I couldn't get the logo to kind of determine who it is. And she's also wearing a choker. Her hair's tied up and everything. It's actually pretty hilarious. She's trying to be a part of the Riot Squad. Kurt saying Riot Squad. Yep. So Kurt saying the Riot Squad is going to win. Harley saying Charlotte and Asuka are going to win. Now saying that, the spot they hit a while back with Hardy and Guevara, where Hardy scared the crap out of me by hitting his head off the concrete from behind. My God, I still remember that, and I still have shivers for that. Oh man, I just hope that never happens again. And if it does, the company should be fine for that, and the wrestlers should be fine for that, because I from all accounts that I've seen so far, the wrestlers do have a significant amount of creative control in what they do. So if it was a case of Matt Hardy planning that on purpose, keywords, on purpose, he absolutely should be fine for that. But if it was an accident, absolutely not. But they should have taken a lot more liberties in protecting each superstar for that, not just Hardy, but Sammy Guevara. The fact that he went out afterwards, after that insane fall, and then went and did another insane event like that, because at that point it was pretty clear he was concussed, and for him to climb up that high and still do that last finishing part of the match, that's nuts. To me, that's nuts. That shouldn't have happened. Harley saying, I miss Sarah. Yeah, I miss her too. It's weird because it doesn't feel like a complete Riot Squad without her, but she is due pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. That's the crazy part. Sarah Logan, pregnant and due very soon. All that time passed by. Let's see. May, June, July, August, October. If she hasn't had the kid already. All right.
Yeah.
We're on commercial for the matches right now at this point. Guys, if you can, I'm going to ask a quick favor from you guys, if possible. I need to get some more likes and subscribes and follows on the 3 pages. So if you do have the chance, do you mind please liking and following the Facebook page, and liking and subscribing to the YouTube page, as well as following the Twitch page? It would mean the world to me if we can do that.
Yep.
I'd be totally grateful. So if you guys get the chance, please do all 3 of those. I'd love to see the numbers grow in the process. Ooh, we're back on SmackDown right now. Charlotte overpowering Liv Morgan right now in the turnbuckles. In the corner, if you will. Charlotte getting ready and, attempting a scoop sign, but Liv Morgan with the reversal. Ruby Riott tagging in from a blind tag, and a Hurricane Rana from Liv Morgan catching Charlotte off guard. Ruby Riott looking for what looked to be a La Mystica armbar, but didn't fire through. Ruby with the knees catching Charlotte up top and driving her head into the turnbuckle post by getting a 2 count. At this point, I don't think Charlotte's ever tagged in yet for Asuka. Sami Zayn is still handcuffed to ringside right now, shooting his documentary and holding Justice for Sami on the top. Liv Morgan tagged in at this point. Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott doing a good job with tag teams right now, tagging in and out to keep one person fresh at all times. Charlotte right now on a disadvantage. Harley saying she said on Instagram she doesn't know if she's coming back. Oops. Andrew, are you an MMA fan? Who do you have winning tomorrow night? Conor McGregor. So to answer both questions, Harley, I think she said she might not be coming back. I could be wrong though. I'm not against admitting I am wrong, if anything. So somebody might want to check that. As Charlotte just did a fall away slam and a kip up to Liv Morgan. Charlotte back on the advantage right now. Charlotte with a backbreaker and a face plant, and Asuka tagged in. Asuka versus Liv Morgan, and a nice drive-by knee from Asuka. Ruby Riott breaking up the pin. I think in terms of MMA, between Conor and Dustin, I am a huge MMA fan. I know Dustin is very good when it comes to the striking aspect of the game, but Conor McGregor has been on a whole nother level since coming back, and I know his last match has been a year ago against Donald Cerrone, if I'm not mistaken. So if I had to take a pick, I think Conor's probably going to get it off pure technique, but if you're going to take ring rust into effect, I think Dustin Poirier might take it. Honestly, if you ask me my overall pick, I'm going to say McGregor. Liv Morgan tagging into Ruby Riott.
Oh
Ruby with the pin, but Billy Kay's on the apron. Oh no. Billy Kay messed up Ruby Riott with a roll up. Oh, Asuka setting up for a hip attack on Ruby Riott, but Liv Morgan pushing her out of the way. Oh, Ruby setting up for the Riott kick, but getting caught with the knee. Charlotte blind tagging. Asuka with the code breaker, and Charlotte with the natural selection. 1, 2, 3. Tag champs with the win. Very nice match, I will say. Very nice match. Now saying I'm so glad in this there's the no entrance didn't mean a squash match. It usually does. I love the Riott Squad too. Still publicly advocating for that one day where I happen to co-host with Liv Morgan on one of these shows. That'd be awesome. I would love to do that. She doesn't even know I exist, but I would love to do that. Noah's saying Sammy's going to get beat up. So far he's escaping, but I think he might get beat up. Oh, we're getting a recap, another match coming up. Sasha Banks versus Carmella's assistant Reginald. I forgot that was a thing. We also got a snippet of Bianca Belair training for the Bayley's Obstacle Course Challenge, which is happening tonight as well. Harley excited that Asuka and Flair would win. Yeah, I'm actually excited for them too. I'm sad that the Riott Squad lost, but it is what it is. So what do you guys think of the show so far? We're one match in and one promo in, and we've set up a lot going on for this show. So far, at least.
Yeah, they bought mad little portable heaters.
Harley saying I would be Star Trek. Yeah, I kind of admit I would probably be pretty starstruck. I wouldn't lie to you. Now saying, who's this Reginald dude? Is he a wrestler? Where might I know him from? Reginald. Actually, ironically enough, I don't know. This is a stretch if we're going, but I'm gonna. If anybody's watched Cirque du Soleil, his real name is Sidney Bateman. He's a performer with Cirque du Soleil. So you're not gonna see him. You probably haven't seen him in wrestling. If you've seen him in wrestling, you probably might know him as Akeem Young. That he was in NXT at the time. I don't think he ever happened to be on the show, but I remember he was Akeem Young, and he was also a performer in Cirque du Soleil. I hope I said that right.
I thought I didn't have my English.
Kurt saying, awesome show. Thanks, man. I'm glad I'm able to entertain you guys. I was saying, whenever someone does that, they get knocked down. Yeah, Sammy's going to get knocked down at some point. It's just a matter of when, and I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be for the Intercontinental title match between Apollo and Big E. But it is going to be entertaining. I will say. Harley saying you'd be shy. I totally would be shy. It's Liv Morgan. I'm not ashamed to say it. Like, I'll be shy. I'm sure Liv's going to end up pulling the show just to get me out of my starstruckedness, if you will. Somebody publicly advocate for that. Like, I'm still making it official. I would love to do a show with Liv Morgan. Billy's saying, awesome show. Thanks so much, man. Hopefully I'm entertaining you guys as best as I can. I know sometimes it's a little bit weird when you're doing, the solo shows, if you will, but I try my best. Now that's him. What? Yeah, it really is him. I didn't even realize it was him at first, and then I did a little bit of research on him, like when he first came back in with Carmella, and that's when I found out, and I was like, oh wow. So I'm trying to look up the shows that he is in for Cirque du Soleil. I'm gonna check him out. Also, if you haven't seen Cirque du Soleil, you should probably check out Cirque du Soleil. It's so good. It's such a magical performance. I'm still on commercial on my end. Guys, if you have any questions or concerns about the show, about the storylines, about anything leading up to the Royal Rumble, I can definitely help fill you in on the gaps for it. If you have any questions or concerns about what's going on with respect to Ring, I can fill you in on the gaps for that as well. Or, within reason. There are some things I can't reveal yet. Actually, you know what? This will be the best time to kind of... Actually, you know what? We'll hold on to the next commercial. I do have a question for you, the audience, that I think you guys might be able to help me with. And it does revolve around the show too, for sure. As always, guys, welcome to our WWE Friday Night Smackdown watch along. If you haven't been here before, for Respect the Ring, if this is your first show, welcome to the party. This is just us. We're doing a watch along, so we provide second commentary, if you will, for the shows itself. But also, if you guys have questions or concerns about the storylines or the shows, oh wait, we're back on show. Backstage with the Riot Squad, who are upset right now. Billie Kay apologizing for what she did. Ruby Riott berating Billie Kay right now for what she did. Billie Kay kind of Billie Kay being chided right now. I'm using chided this entire show. This is the thing now. Oh. Billie Kay mentioning. Billie Kay noting that she spoke to Sonya Deville, and she's gotten them both entry into the Royal Rumble match. So Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott in the Royal Rumble match. Confirmed. But Ruby Riott basically saying there is no us between the squad and Billie Kay. And Ruby and Liv just leaving Billie Kay to the side, ending that partnership between the two. I think Billy's probably going to keep trying to get into the squad at this point, but, had no idea that was him from SCDS. That's so awesome. Yeah, dude. Like, it really is. It really is. It blew my mind. Harley saying, I'm shy, so I don't know how his shot with me and Mr. J meet. I didn't even look him in the eyes. I believe it. Sammy's got a new sign. SAMI, stand against moral injustice. Oh, that's funny. Daniel Bryan coming out right now. He's in a suit, minus the tie. Daniel Bryan in a suit, so I'm guessing he's going to have something he's going to have to say. Yeah, he is from Cirque du Soleil. I didn't know, and I'm going to check that out for sure. Harley saying, why are you so cool and awesome? Thanks, Harley. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I hope I'm cool and awesome. You guys deserve a cool and awesome host, right? Martin saying, yeah, with Andrew here. You can't bet against Conor. I think Conor wants his title back and he's motivated. And the motivated McGregor is a dangerous McGregor. So I don't see him losing. If Conor can keep the fight where he wants it, and that should be standing up, I don't see him losing. But Poirier can take him to the ground. He'll have a chance of pulling the upset. Clinton, hey, yo, Chico, what's going on, brother? Thank you for joining in. Yes, I agree, Martin. Conor's biggest strengths is that not only he's really good at striking, he's a very poignant counter striker. So anytime Dustin has it on a stand-up, Conor's very good at closing the gap and counter striking to kind of ward off any potential offense. Conversely, like you said, if Poirier takes him to the ground, he might be able to stag him because that's what Khabib did way back when in order to kind of starch Conor from winning in 5 rounds. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I don't necessarily see it going to the ground because Conor's just too fast and wily. It's very possible there could be an upset, though. And it looks like Daniel Bryan discussing the Royal Rumble in his poem right now, hyping up the Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan, I think he's admitted he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan in the Royal Rumble match. Interesting. Those of you who are aware, Daniel Bryan, if you checked out his career, he hasn't actually won a Battle Royale ever in his career. So, will they pull the trigger on this one, being that his career is coming to an end? It has been a focal point. Oh, they changed it. It used to be a Battle Royale. Now he has never won the Royal Rumble match. Oh. And interrupting Daniel Bryan is Cesaro. Billy saying, "Mean Curtis Undertaker." Yeah, no, it's unfortunate, but yeah, he has retired officially. He's doing appearances though, so that's a thing. Cesaro coming out and just basically saying, he thought he beat Sensitive Bryan, but apparently not. And then put a microphone to Sammy and then immediately pulled it away, saying nobody wants to hear it. Now saying, I can't wait for the day that this Sammy documentary releases. I kind of hope he does. Like, if he does release it, I want to see it. I would totally watch it. It could be a WWE Untold. Oh. Cesaro in the ring right now with Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan not really one for words right now. If he... Daniel Bryan challenging Cesaro to a match, basically saying, I'll take my jacket off and we can fight. Cesaro turning it out, saying no, he's not going to fight him. Harley with all the emojis. I love it. Keep it going. I approve. Kurt asking, how many times did Undertaker win the championship? Which ones? Because if you're talking world champion, I think he's won it about 6 or 7 times, roughly. It depends. Cesaro turning down Daniel Bryan's challenge and just basically saying if anyone from backstage wants to challenge him, they could come out right now. So it's an open challenge. And coming out would be Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler coming out, one half of the tag team champions. Harley saying, no, I'm winning the Royal Rumble. Yeah, well, what if I enter the Royal Rumble right now? Wait, the theme is if you declare yourself in the Royal Rumble, it's valid, right? So if I were to hypothetically declare entry into the Royal Rumble right now, does this mean I'm in the Royal Rumble? Because if that's the case, I'll declare my entry in the Royal Rumble for 2021. I'll be in the Royal Rumble. Let's do it. Sammy's still ringside right now. Ha! Dolph Ziggler basically saying he knows in the locker room nobody can really go toe to toe with him except Cesaro. But no offense to Daniel Bryan because it isn't 2014 anymore. Oh. Dolph Ziggler accepting Cesaro's challenge. So it's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro for tonight. Okay. I'm okay with that. Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro. Don't mind me. I'm just doing the graphics live right now. There we go. Hard to say, let's go, Drew. I was in MMA. So was I. I actually was. I was a boxer as well. I was a boxer and I did amateur MMA. Something that not a lot of people know about me. Niall declaring his entry into the Royal Rumble. So we got 3 people right now in the Rumble. We got Harley, we got me, and we got Niall. 3 people. He's saying, ew, Ziggler, a.k.a. Nikki, from the Spirit Squad. So, guys, we're on commercial right now. Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro is scheduled to be the next match. I do want to take a second, if you will, to kind of ask you guys as the audience, because you guys have the live feeds. I'm seeing it from the broadcast side, but you guys are seeing me live. So if there's anything you guys think we could probably change with respect to ring or things we can improve on, I'd love to take the chance to ask you guys right now, if you will. What do you guys think about the broadcast so far? Is there anything you guys think we could change, something you think we can improve on? Because I do take that feedback to heart. So, it helps me a lot. If there's anything you think we could improve on or things we could probably do going forward, I will pass that along to the rest of the boys, and we can see what we could do to improve on the shows, if anything. Because improvement is important if you want to have an entertaining show. I believe that. Oh, Kurt's entering into the Royal Rumble too. So we got 4 people. Kurt's declaring entry into the Royal Rumble match for 2021. Harley saying, you all going down. Psh, I'm going to win that. I'm going to go to WrestleMania. I'm going to challenge for that. Which challenge do I want to challenge for, though?
There's another one straight across.
I'll think about that after I win. Snowman, what's going on, brother? Thank you for joining us. If you haven't missed much. We're declaring entry into the Royal Rumble at this point, man. So, we got 4 people. So, at this point, declare entry. Let's do it. We're gonna have our own Royal Rumble. Harley saying I wouldn't change a thing. Oh, thank you so much, Harley. I appreciate it. You guys are gonna get me misty-eyed. But yeah, guys, I'm grateful. Like, honestly, I am. And I hope you guys are enjoying the fun ride that we're having right now. I kind of alluded to a little bit earlier, but the purpose of Respect the Ring, if you will, it's kind of to give a second commentary option for anyone who's watching or anyone who's not able to watch. So if you're not able to watch the show, you have a commentary as to what's going on. Kind of like a throwback to the radio days where you were able to listen through audio. If you are annoyed with commentary on the live feed, you could just mute that and just listen to us the whole time through while watching wrestling. That's also fun, right? But yeah, we also try to provide a little bit of fun because, you could be watching wrestling by yourself or with a family, and sometimes it can get a little boring. So we kind of provide a little bit of flavor and pizzazz, if you will. Or in this case, me. Snowman, I think in the future maybe backdrops would be helpful for president. You know what? That is something we are actually looking into, doing a backdrop. I know it kind of seems weird right now that I'm literally filming this from my room. It's kind of unfortunate because it's a little bit of a COVID thing, because usually we would have one centralized area we would be filming in. But backdrops are something we're going to be looking into, and that's something I'm going to be doing on my end pretty soon. But thank you so much for that feedback, man. That actually does help, like, a lot. Starting things off, Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro. Cesaro right now on the offense. A little bit of mat wrestling. Cesaro with a gut wrench right now. Cesaro with a gut wrench. Ziggler blocking by grabbing the left thigh of Cesaro and switching it over into a roll-in and a crossface. Cesaro with the pin, excuse me. Shoulders to the mat. Oh, saying all that. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'll eliminate myself if that happens. Dolph with a sleeper hold on Cesaro right now. Cesaro kind of muscling him into the turnbuckle corner. And Cesaro with a running European uppercut. Wow! That took all the momentum out of Dolph. And Cesaro setting up for the giant swing. Clinton said, dude, that confrontation between Finn and Kyle was crazy. Dude, totally. And I believe, because we did our show on Wednesday, I was doing AEW. I didn't get to see much of NXT, but what I saw out of it was that Finn and Kyle are now a tag team, correct?
Yeah, slowly.
I know it's saying you'll get hit and my job is done then. Right now, that giant swing is still going with Cesaro, and he stopped it. That is a wild, wild swing. Going for a pin on Dolph and getting a 2 count. Daniel Bryan is also on commentary, I should note. So Daniel Bryan is on guest commentary for the match. We're getting an instant replay right now of the giant swing. Dolph's hands are out on the swing right now. I gotta say, Cesaro is just the equivalent of a ball of muscle, and I love it. Ooh. Dolph with a roll up on Cesaro. It looked like he was trying to grab the tights, but got a 2 count out of it. Ooh. Dolph setting up for a powerbomb, getting backflipped into a sunset flip, and a trade-off between pins between the two of them. Each 2 counts. Cesaro going in for a regular pin, Ziggler with a shoulder crucifix pin, and a little sequence going on. A series of pins right now between Ziggler and Cesaro, each getting a 2 count. Dolph aiming for the super kick. Cesaro with the European uppercut and a backslide. Missed out. Dolph ending it with the zigzag on Cesaro. Sami Zayn, meanwhile, still on ringside, handcuffed, with another sign saying, Sammy was robbed, changed my mind.
Yo, Andy, we both got dropped on him, bro.
You gotta love it.
Right,
you just gotta love it. Oh, Dolph going back to the sleeper hold. No, saying, oh, here's some of my best honorary friends on Facebook. You see my tats and my belts. I haven't gotten the chance because I haven't been on social media for a lot other than the shows. I haven't forgotten. I promise you I haven't forgotten. I just haven't gotten the chance. But I will definitely check it out for sure. I promise. Ooh! Cesaro countering the Famouser and ending up with the neutralizer on Ziggler, getting the 3 count. Wow. Wow, Cesaro is on a roll. Goodness gracious. Yep. Clinton saying, so the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is starting on 205 Live, trying to figure out the sense behind that. It's because they're all spread out all over the place. 205 Live is technically a subsidiary of NXT at this point because the Cruiserweight Championship is on NXT. So that's why they've had those matches. It is kind of weird because it's 205 of all things, but logic. But yeah, Cesaro defeating Dolph Ziggler. That's big. Cesaro right now on a wave of momentum, defeating Daniel Bryan last week, and now Dolph Ziggler. Now saying, my God, I love that finisher. Yeah, the neutralizer is one of my favorites. It's simplistic, but it's effective. And that's key nowadays.
It's the Cold War of SMG.
We're getting a recap of last week when Carmella and Reginald were cutting a promo backstage. Sasha Banks saying Carmella can have a rematch for the title if Sasha gets to face off against Reginald tonight. And it looks like that's going to be our next match. That's going to take us to match number 3. Sasha Banks versus Reginald. They're still using the 8K NFL drop zone cameras, so everything's popping up very well and very focused. Sasha, the focal point. Sammy interacting with Sasha. Sasha's just laughing off Sami Zayn at this point. Now that's entertaining. Harley saying, I can't stand Corey Graves. I don't think a lot of people could. Ooh, Sasha got some pyro for her entrance. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of a disclaimer because I've been told this numerous times before, and I can kind of see it with my end at least. I've been told that my style kind of reflects a blend between Corey Graves and Matt Striker. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I can kind of see it, honestly. Like, I could be sarcastic sometimes, but I do love being analytical because I feel like that's the best way you're ever going to portray a product to your audience or your fans. Something that I feel is lacking in today's environment with wrestling. However, I would not be remiss to say that I don't like being the focal point, if you will. I'd like to let the action speak for itself. Noah, check your messages. I will definitely check them after the show. I can't check them right now, unfortunately. While I'm stuck on the broadcast, I can't switch back between Facebook and the show itself because it freezes the broadcast. Now saying, I just realized Reginald did the opposite of what Mason Ryan did. He went from Cirque du Soleil to WWE. Ryan went from I didn't know that. That's actually hilarious. Wait, pause. Mason Ryan is in Cirque du Soleil? Somebody verify this for me because that's hilarious. Mason Ryan is in Cirque du Soleil? Snowman doing hashtag WK giveaway. That's right. Let me explain that really quickly with you guys. For those of you who are watching for the first time, if you're not, you already are privy to this. All the information is on the Facebook page if you are liking and following that page. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But as long as you are liked and followed on Facebook, as long as you are subscribed on YouTube, and as long as you are followed on Twitch, if you comment hashtag WK giveaway on all of our videos, starting from Wrestle Kingdom up until next Saturday. Next Friday, if you will. Next Friday is the last broadcast for the hashtag WK giveaway. By entering those, you are entering for a chance to win the WWE Legends Series 8, which consists of the Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff figure, still mint in box and sealed. You are also entering to win. Let me just put that down real quick. Ultimate Warrior. Still mint in box, still sealed, undamaged, everything. You are also entering to win Jake the Snake Roberts, the regular one. Still sealed, still mint in box, undamaged. And my favorite one, personally, the Eddie Guerrero one. Still mint in box. This one was the hardest one to find, by far. And we're giving that away for free. So you get to win all four of those. That's over $100 worth in value, and we're giving it to you for free, whether you're in the U.S. or whether you're international. All you have to do is just comment hashtag WK giveaway, and you have to like all three of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You have until next Friday, guys. So next Friday after this broadcast for SmackDown, that is when it's closed out. And then we'll be picking a winner on the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning broadcast. And I'll be contacting the winner by that point. As we're getting Sasha Banks and Reginald coming out, it looks like they've taken away the silhouette part of Carmella's entrance, which is a little unfortunate. I felt like that was something that really popped Carmella's entrance very well. Martin saying, Andrew, did you hear the rumors that NXT might be moving out to Wednesday time slot to the MC's channel? I have heard something about that. So those of you who aren't in the loop, the NBC Sports Network is shutting down officially for the USA, United States and any other places that are broadcasting NBC Sports Network. And they're moving the hockey night possibly to Wednesday on the USA Network, because hockey was always broadcasted on Wednesdays nights. Now, because they're moving it to Wednesday night, there is also a chance that we may be seeing NXT moving from Wednesday nights. That's something that's going to be developing at this point. We don't know the full story behind it just yet, but that could mean NXT could be on a day other than Wednesday. Oh, as Sasha Banks and Reginald are now in the ring. Reginald handing Sasha a rose. Carmella ringside with champagne. Harnessing, I see a little Ali. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that too. That's fair. Ooh, Sasha trying to slap Reginald. Reginald blocked the first one, but Sasha got the second one in. Sasha going for a lucha arm drag. Reginald flipping back up. Martin said Nala's right. That's crazy. I need to see some Mason Ryan performances on Cirque du Soleil. Kurt saying, oh, Corey Graves mentioned it. Reginald with a waist locked on Sasha. Sasha with a standing switch over. Kurt saying, I did WWE shopping last week, and wow. What did you see? What did you see? I'm curious. Reginald just slipping by and a backflip from the apron off to the ringside. Oh, Sasha with a basement drop and catching Reginald. So here's the irony. Reginald isn't really able to... Oh! Wow. Reginald with a flip out. Getting almost running into Carmella, but blocking out. Reginald right now back over in the ring with Sasha. Reginald just flipping all over the place right now. This is amazing. Harley saying, okay, I got you counted, Harley. Hashtag, actually, I'm just going to count that right now. Got it. You're good to go. Sasha with a wheelbarrow facebuster, or bulldog, if you will, excuse me. Reginald hasn't really launched an offensive maneuver at this point. Rather, he's really avoided, rather artfully, all of Sasha's offenses. Sasha going for the running Meteora, but catching her knee. Reginald missing an elbow drop. Roll up by Sasha Banks. Reginald flipping back up and dodging the basement dropkick. Oh, Reginald looking to set up for a powerbomb, getting caught in an arm drag.
Oh my God, I got another team pushing up.
Sasha catching with a running a standing gamaguri and a crossbody from the top rope, but Reginald catching it.
They're by the wall.
Oh, trying another arm drag. Sasha arm dragging Reginald to the outside. Harley saying Carmella, bleh. That's funny. Ooh. Sasha Banks with a Meteora from the ringside onto Reginald, and then slapping the champagne out of Carmella's hand. So let's say, yes, it's true. Andrew Mason Ryan is okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna check it out for sure. Sasha setting up for a back statement, but Reginald with a backflip. Oh, catching a couple of kicks from Sasha. Oh, flipping back up and a Meteora. Standing Meteora from Sasha Banks. Kurt saying, awesome championship. What did you find? I'm curious.
Nice.
Oh, no. Setting up for a La Magistral takedown, but not rather smooth. And a bank statement caught by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks defeating Reginald. Now saying, now I'm no longer surprised Reggie's as flippy as he is. I love it already. Yeah, I might have spoiled it a little bit when I mentioned that he was part of Cirque du Soleil. That is my fault entirely. I apologize. But yeah, that kind of speaks to his athletic ability, I will say.
Yeah, I looted it. They don't have nothing.
I can't believe I'm about to type this, but
Get their money. Yeah.
Sasha Banks defeating Reginald. So Carmella and Sasha Banks confirmed for the Royal Rumble in a match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. That is the thing. All because Sasha Banks defeated Reginald. That's such a weird way. I wonder what Sami Zayn thinks of all of this. Sami still has his sign up. Ooh, as we cut backstage between a segment with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Paul Heyman saying, we got him. But Roman not seeming to be on the same page. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Roman saying he's not going to help Paul Heyman in the main event. He handed him the mic just to talk and rip him to shreds verbally. So, Paul Heyman just challenged Adam Pearce to a match and told him, and Roman Reigns is telling him to be a man and handle your business. So it seems Roman Reigns is not going to be in Paul Heyman's corner for the main event. And Roman is grabbing the title and walking out. Oh no. So, interesting development for the main event. Roman Reigns will not be in Paul Heyman's corner. Now, I have a suspicion as to what's going to happen, obviously, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want to spoil it anymore. But I think we know what's going to happen as a result. As we're getting an advert for Raw. Those of you who remember Raw from Monday, Drew McIntyre and Goldberg are both confirmed to show up for that that show, the final Raw before the Royal Rumble. So a lot going to happen on that one. Also, we have in that same week on Saturday, January 30th, we're also going to be doing a broadcast for New Japan Pro Wrestling's The New Beginning. I'll be on that broadcast, and I might have a guest with me. Who that might be, stick around. But we are a commercial bank right now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Friday Night Smackdown's Watch Along. If you've joined now, you missed an hour of it, but nothing too crazy that's happened so far. We've got the confirmation that Adam Pearce is facing Paul Heyman in the main event. However, Roman Reigns has confirmed he is not going to be helping Paul Heyman. Match number 1 that happened was Charlotte and Asuka versus the Riot Squad, in which Charlotte and Asuka defeated the Riot Squad due to some interference from Billie Kay. Billie Kay did confirm that Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott are going to be in the Royal Rumble. However, the Riot Squad seems to have cut ties with Billie Kay for now due to the interference. Sami Zayn has handcuffed himself ringside and is picketing, basically saying that he felt slighted as a result of what happened in last week's show, where Apollo Crews pinned him by a roll-up holding the tights. We also got a match between Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro, which was nice. Cesaro defeating Dolph Ziggler by countering a Famouser into the neutralizer, which was really nice, actually. It's definitely a match that I would recommend seeing. But Cesaro currently in a roll of momentum, winning 2 in a row against Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. We also got to see Sasha Banks versus Reginald, in which we found out that Reginald can flip a lot. Like a lot. Let's see what's going on so far. And that'll do it for the recap, at least, or an hour-long recap. We still have Big E versus Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental Championship coming up on tonight's show, as well as Bayley and Bianca Belair in an obstacle course challenge. As my other co-host, Nicholas Lombardi, writes a comment on Respect the Ring by mistake. Woof, woof. Nick, you're on the Respect the Ring feed. I can tell it's you. Now saying, imagine Reginald in the Rumble. Jeez, the spots he could do would be awesome. Now, quick, what would happen if Kofi, Casey Catanzaro, and Reginald were in the Royal Rumble spots? Who gets eliminated first? Man, we've got a wide array of viewers coming up from all ends of the spectrum so far. I'm showing a really great showing right now, not only on Facebook, but as well as YouTube and Twitch. Guys, thank you so much for joining up on us tonight. If you haven't already, be sure to like and follow the platforms, all three of them if you can. That would help us so much currently. We are almost going to crack, I think, 50 subscribers on YouTube, and we need a big push on Twitch. So if you guys have Twitches, please follow the Twitch platform. If you don't have a Twitch, please make one and follow us. It would be awesome. It means a lot, and I would be grateful for it. As we're getting a recap right now on the match flow for SmackDown, the Apollo Crews versus Sami Zayn match. So, as I mentioned before, tonight's broadcast is going to have Big E versus Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, those of you who saw last week's broadcast would know that as we come back from the match flow, we see Big E coming out. Sami Zayn has a picket sign that says, "Not my IC champion," and Big E proceeds to hump the IC title. I can't describe that any more than that he had so far. Apollo Crews is already in the ring, by the way, so that's a thing. Now saying they all do handstands around the ring simultaneously, 5 laps each, and all flip back into the ring that eliminate everyone. It has to happen. I need to know how that would actually happen because I have a visual. As we're starting off right now, wow, that ended up really quick. Match number 4, Big E versus Apollo Crews. Big E immediately with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex and a splash from the ringside, taking down Apollo Crews. Sami Zayn with a new sign, "How do you sleep at night?" Apollo Crews right now with an elbow and a boot blocking a Big E incoming charge. Big E looking to set up for big ending and a standing enziguri and a bicycle kick, dropping Apollo Crews and a moonsault, getting a 2 count. Now, Apollo Crews, as we know, has been seen interacting with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns as well. So you got to wonder what kind of advice he may be taking from Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman for this match. Apollo Crews with a German suplex, holding on, looking to set up another German. Apollo Crews with some heavy muscle on this one. Big E blocking the 3rd German suplex. And a corner Uranagi, dropping Apollo Crews. Getting a 2 count. Snowman on Twitch, hashtag WK giveaway. Give me 1 second, I'll tabulate that right now. You're good, buddy. Ooh. Apollo Crews with a jumping moonsault from the apron side, catching Big E, who was jaw-jacking with Corey Graves. Apollo Crews looking really impressive right now, I gotta say. Oh, Big E trying to counter as Apollo's climbing for the top, and a couple of standing exchanges from Big E from the turnbuckle. Now, what is he setting up for? Apollo blocking a superplex attempt from Brett's rope. And a headbutt. 2 headbutts, 3 headbutts, 4 headbutts, a series of headbutts. And Big E dropped. Now saying, if he used to win the Rumble, Crews will win the title either this or next week, but I don't. Oh, Sami Zayn has uncuffed himself. I don't see Big E losing the title so quickly, which is I sadly don't see him winning the Rumble. Unless he can win the Rumble and win the Universal title at Mania, which is what I want to happen. Apollo Crews with a 2nd rope drop kick. And Sami with a haluva kick on Apollo Crews. And that's going to do it for the disqualification. Well, that takes out Niall's comment immediately. Oh, goodness. It's Sammy with the haluva kick on Big E. Huh. So Big E defeating Apollo Crews, but by DQ. Wow. So no title change as of right now. Big E defeating I'm sorry. Whoa, I wrote that backwards. Apollo Crews defeating Big E. I wrote that backwards. My apologies, guys. Apollo Crews defeating Big E by a DQ. Not Big E defeating Apollo Crews. Ignore those 3 comments. Noah, when are you doing the giveaway? I am doing the giveaway on January 30th for New Japan Pro Wrestling's The New Beginning feed, which I believe for Eastern Standard Time is 3:30 a.m. Because this giveaway started at Wrestle Kingdom, so we're doing it at a New Japan giveaway. I will be contacting the winner, so if you didn't win, you probably won't hear from me, to be honest. But if you did win, you're going to see a message. And if you are joining us for that broadcast, which you should, you're going to know live time when you win. Ooh. Kevin Owens in a car cutting a promo saying he's not allowed in the building because Roman Reigns pulled some strings. Harley, got you for WK giveaway. You're good. Kurt saying, I shared your live stream on Facebook. Thanks so much, Kurt. Honestly, I greatly appreciate it, man. It helps a lot. Like, a lot. Harley saying, it's 9 degrees here. It's about 40 degrees here right now. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. 36. Harley saying, I'd love to win. If not, it's fine. I still love your brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. And don't worry, there's going to be more giveaways in the future, too. This isn't going to be the only one. I promise you that. We'll have plenty going on for the future. It is going to be a random drawing. It's not going on how many times you've entered in, like how many entries you made. The more entries you have, the more it's going to give you a better chance to win because we are picking a name at random. But we're doing it out of all the entries. So if you have like 5 entries just based off like Facebook and YouTube alone, you have 5 chances for me to pull a name out, and it could be your name.
All right, bottle it up. Okay.
Oh. Kevin Owens cutting a promo right now, saying basically that the biggest regret that he has is that he did not get the chance to have his parents see him on WWE because they both passed away before he made it, unfortunately. Dang.
Yeah, he ran around.
So Kevin Owens making his attempt now. He's wearing an Andre the Giant shirt, by the way. But mentioning, regardless of what's going to happen, he will be fighting hard to win that title.
Yeah.
And he will be the last man standing for the Royal Rumble against Roman Reigns. Harley saying, sad thing, Eddie Guerrero died November 13th, and my birthday is November. So he died 2 days before your birthday. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It sucks. I mean, if anything, you get to celebrate, his legacy as well as your birthday. I mean, your birthday is going to become a priority no matter what. But, don't look at it as he left. Look at it as a chance that you celebrate his legacy. Kurt saying, Kempsey weather, hot 34 degrees Celsius. Celsius, if I remember correctly, to Fahrenheit, because the U.S. is the only place that naturally uses Fahrenheit for some unfathomable reason. I believe that's 93 degrees. 90. 34 times 9/5 plus 32. If I did my math right, that's 93 degrees. Newcastle is hot. You guys are in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, right? So Australia is pretty hot right now. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm in New York, and it's like 36 degrees right now, in my area at least. What's the degrees like, or what's the weather like right now in your end, guys? Let me know. Shoot it down in the comments below. We had a random bit of snow on January 20th before the presidential inauguration on some areas, and then it stopped randomly as well. So that's a thing. No, was saying I celebrate his legacy by getting Viva La Raza tattoo on me. I gotta check it out, man. I know you sent me the messages. I just can't go back and forth between the two. But I know you sent it to me. I will definitely check it out for sure. Let's see. We are rolling right in. We're almost at the end of the broadcast. Goodness gracious. 40 more minutes. I don't know about you guys, but that kind of flew by pretty quickly, don't you think? As I'm checking out the rest of the feed right now for our end for SmackDown, we still have the obstacle course challenge coming up, as well as Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman versus Adam Pearce. That's still left in the broadcast as well. So we still got a little ways to go, but we're guaranteed a pretty fun night for the rest of it, at least. Kurt saying yes, Andrew. Yes, I got it right. I still know my math. I'm still pretty young too. Don't let this fool you. I'm still I'm not even 30. I haven't even hit 30. I'm not near 30. Harley saying, Nikki blew your kiss off. Thank you for joining us. Honestly, I'm grateful. Shout out to Nikki. I hope she's watching, and I hope she's having a good time. Harley saying 29. Samaruski, my brother, is watching. He's not lying. He's 28, as he blew my spot up. Yeah, I'm 28. By the way, Samaruski is my brother. If you guys want to give him a shout out on the comments down below. As well as my other brother, who's currently twitching right now, Call of Duty. I think his user is Flacco Mike, FLVCOMIKE. If you guys love Call of Duty, you're definitely going to want to follow him as well. Hey, Samaruski, if you want, you can type down his Twitch name. Hey, look, we've already got comments. She's saying hello. How's it coming up on our end for right now? We're getting the rundown for the Royal Rumble card. Starting with the Rumble matches itself, the 30-man Royal Rumble match for the men's and the women's. Now, mind you, we don't know who else is confirmed other than what we already know. So there could be some surprise entrances as well as regular, NXT entrances as well, which still guarantees a pretty entertaining show if we all know what the Royal Rumble is like in and of itself. Oh, as we enter a backstage segment, we've got Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Dawkins is carrying a fruit basket for some reason. Harley saying, sorry, I don't game. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. Oh, we got a little bit of a quick interaction with Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville, if we know the history between the two of them. Hey, Samaruski, can you put down the Twitch handle of our other brother who plays Call of Duty, if you don't mind, if you're still on here? Montez Ford and Dawkins basically congratulating Sonya Deville on her new role as the assistant to former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce.
The bullet.
As Montez reminds us that he lost the tag team titles to Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. As Dawkins makes a reference to ED, Entertainment Dysfunction.
You have guns?
And the new intents that they're declaring a rematch for the tag team championships.
Oh, shot. Oh, it's not power up. Let's say, how do you like me so fast with a visor?
Oh, Sonya not granting them the immediate rematch because she knows that Montez is still injured. Oh, okay. So Sonya Deville has officially noted that she's not giving the Street Profits the tag team title match immediately until Montez Ford is 100% clear. As we all know, they lost the tag team titles because Montez Ford had an injured leg after Dolph and Robert attacked it at that time. As we're getting a recap of the Ding Dong Hello broadcast from last week. Harley saying, did you know Rosemary has a Twitch at Havoc and Alley, aka Bunny? I did. And I know that they sometimes rehost SmackDown. I'm sorry, not SmackDown, Impact as well, if you happen to miss the show. So if you happen to miss Impact's live broadcast on Tuesday, you can watch their Twitch channels as well to catch up on anything Impact. Snowman, I found out my issue with the stream on Twitch the other day. Apparently, Twitch affiliates are given an option to allow people with lower bit rates to watch without buffering. Since you guys are not yet affiliates, my slowest phone has... man, so that explains it. So we need help getting our Twitch affiliate status going. So if you guys don't mind, in order to help me kill that buffering issue, can you guys shoot me a follow on Twitch? Like, everybody, if you can. Just, if you don't have a Twitch, just make a Twitch real quick and shoot me a follow so I can help fix that buffering issue. I would love to do that so you guys have another platform to watch us on. In the meantime, apparently I'm getting comments on Twitch that aren't showing up for some inexplicable reason. Let's see. But here is... oh, perfect. There we go. So this is the Twitch handle of my other brother who does stream Call of Duty. He's actually really good. So if you guys don't mind, also shoot him a follow as well, because he is. If you're a fan of Call of Duty, you're really gonna love his gameplay. Like he actually is really good. He's been competing in a couple of tournaments as well. I was saying, haha, I'm older and I don't look my age. Thank you. I would hope I don't look my age. I would be a little concerned if I did, honestly. I'm trying my best to look my youngest if I can. Harley saying, I don't game, but I'll follow him. Thank you so much, Harley. Honestly, it means a lot. And it's going to mean a lot to him, too. He's actually streaming right now. So you're probably going to see him, like, actually live plays. Noah is 40, and Harley's 31. Wow. You... okay, fair. You guys aren't really that old, though. Like, you don't look it at all. Like, at all. I would have thought you were much younger. You got a lot coming in on both ends of the podcast. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, this helps me so much. Awesome. Okay, we need to fix that that buffering issue. So if you guys get a chance, please follow up on the Twitch account as well. We can help fix that lower buffer issue so you guys have another platform to watch us on. Because I'd love to make that an affiliate page for everything for Respectoring for us. So shoot me a follow on Twitch. If you can, I'd forever love you. Meanwhile, on our end at least, they're setting up for the obstacle course coming out. Sami Zayn is no longer ringside. I actually kind of called it when I said he was going to be doing it during the commentating, the Intercontinental Championship section. It's kind of funny to see that he wasn't really handcuffed, but hey. Harley saying I popped into his channel and follow. Thanks so much, Harley. Honestly, it means a lot. Thank you so much. Tell your friends as well if they don't mind, if they can follow both of us. Billy saying, Kurt and Andrew, it is my birthday. Oh, really? Happy birthday, Billy. How old are you going to be, man? Massive shout-outs. Birthdays are fun. I hope you're having cake, too. Like, a lot of cake. Maybe not drinks. It's Friday, but, you know. But cake for sure.
Which one? Yeah,
oh, we're getting a confirmation that WWE is going to be doing a Chronicle and Bianca Belair on Sunday. That's pretty neat. As we're setting up the obstacle course, Michael Cole is going to be the moderator for this obstacle course.
Go the other side of the pushing up.
While we're waiting on that, Bianca Belair is coming out first. Billy's saying he's 22. Congratulations, Billy. Happy 22nd birthday, man. I hope it's a fun one. Really, I do. And thank you for joining us on your birthday, man. Honestly, like I hope we're providing you the entertainment for your birthday as well. Noah saying followed on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thanks so much, Noah. It means a lot, man. Really, it does. We're almost at that affiliate/partnership status for everything with YouTube and Twitch and stuff. We need to get a little bit more. But we are grateful for that support. As Bailey comes out and then kicks out Michael Cole as commentator. Harley saying, trying to get my little bro to join Twitch and come to the stream. I hope so, man. I hope so. Thank you. And saying, wish I was 22. Same. Honestly, if you didn't say your age, I would have assumed you were like maybe 25-ish. So here we go. Obstacle course challenge. It looks like we're going to do the tires. We're going to do... What? Bailey went on to get expertise advice from Alpha Academy, a.k.a. Chad Gable.
I got an ammunition box.
Good grief. So it starts with a tire flip and it ends with a basketball shot. Bianca is in straight up. Oh, okay. Bailey's going first. Bailey's setting the bar by going first for this one. Here we go. Bailey starting first with a tire flip. Oh, struggling a little bit from the start. Good grief. Flipping the tire over, running down. Bailey just kind of walking it through right now. Going for the... running the steps, and now she's up to the wall climbs. Oh, Bailey taking her time on the wall climbs. Bailey's not doing... Oh, Bailey just running right through this. Bailey didn't even do the wall climbs. Okay, so Bailey didn't even do the wall climb. She just kind of skipped it. So that's a thing. And now Bailey with the fireman's carry on Chad Gable. So Bailey now carrying Chad Gable in a fireman's carry from line to line. So that's a 200-pound. That's a 200-pound fireman's carry. Bailey barely able to do it. And missing a layup. And ending the clock with a basketball layup at 1 minute, 12 seconds. Harley saying, "Are you sweet?" Thank you, Harley. Now saying, "I'll be 22 in 4 years." Niall's the youngest in the group. Niall is the youngest in the group.
Y'all starting now? Okay. All right, we just started. So... All right,
you guys want to play?
Yeah,
Well, that was entertaining, to say the least.
I'm going to invite you, all right?
All right.
Oh, wow. Wait, they're redoing the course for Bianca.
Everything's unlocked in the custom.
Bianca tying up the hair whip. Let's see what's going on here.
All right, just, yeah. All right. All right, bro.
Okay, Bianca with the quick tire flip going. Running through.
I'm not sure.
Straight through. Passing the hurdles super quick. Wall climb. Up the second wall climb. She's just ripping through them right now. Here comes the fireman's carry. Oh, well, oh. We got Otis instead for the fireman's carry instead of... So Bianca Belair has to carry Otis instead of Chad Gable. Oh my God, and she's doing it. Bianca Belair just fireman carried Otis. Oh, and now she's having Bayley run defense for the basketball shot. Bayley missing out, and a dunk. Bianca Belair beating it with 17 seconds to spare. Brady, going live tonight for Kanemaru and Despy versus ELP and Ishimori for the junior heavyweight titles. Unfortunately, I cannot. As much as I would love to do it, and I really would love to do it, I wasn't able to secure anybody else to help me out with it. So we aren't going to be able to do live for Kanemaru and Despy, regrettably. I was able to get someone to help me out with the actual New Beginning show itself, but I couldn't do anything for the Road to Beginning shows. And for that, I apologize.
No,
but I will keep up to date with the results. Like if there's anything in terms of the results, I will definitely, announce it the next time we go on air for sure. As Bayley just proceeds to beat up Bianca Belair after losing, chucking a basketball at her and then throwing her into the basketball hoop. Shoulder first. That looks like that's going to cause an injury. That looks pretty gnarly, I will say. Harley with the last. That was pretty funny, I will say. Oh, Dominic looks to be in action tonight. Dominic right backstage right now. Dominic is in wrestling gear. It looks like he's going to be in action tonight. Dominic has his right shoulder taped up right now with KT tape. All right, here we go. Looks like Dominic's going to be on his own. Oh, okay, so the next match is going to be Dominic versus King Corbin.
Yeah.
I think that's how you spell his name. Mysterio versus King Corbin. Pardon me for my silence, unfortunately, but I'm just updating the graphics live in real time at this point because we didn't know what was going on with the cards. It wasn't announced. So I'm updating in real time. If you guys hear keyboard clacking or anything, I do sincerely apologize. Yeah, Noah and Harley are just a shock. Dominic is wrestling tonight. Kurt saying, Andrew, try to buy Brody Lee shirts. That is also an option. If you guys want to do a giveaway with the shirts, we're still working it out. I'm still working it out if that's even possible. But I'd love to do a giveaway with a Brody Lee shirt down the line. We just need to be able to get the likes to justify it because it's kind of hard to do it right now as it is. I was barely able to get the current giveaway with the Wrestle Kingdom one going. And that one was pretty successful as it is. What do you guys think of the show so far? Shoot me some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm just checking on our end. I'm tabulating all the counts right now on the that we have for entries on WK giveaway, so don't mind me being silent on my end. I just want to make sure I have an accurate count. Now saying, I really don't get why they're still calling him King Corbin. This tournament was a long time ago. Because unfortunately, the King of the Ring, which used to be a prestigious tournament that has launched the careers of guys like Ken Shamrock, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, prodigious legends, and it's been watered down and retconned into just something to give somebody a king gimmick. You can't make it up. It's kind of sad. It's really sad, but what are you going to do, Kurt saying 10 out of 10 show, an awesome match. Guys, thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for that.
All right, man.
It seems like everyone's enjoying the show so far. I'm hoping they do. If not, I have failed you guys tonight, and I apologize. Noah's saying good show. Awesome. Harley with the hammers. I can't tell if that means you're bashing me in the head or if it's a good show. Harley saying with the hearts. I'm going to assume that means you're saying it's a good show. Thank you so much. No, don't mention his name. He's on Raw. We don't speak about him here. We only have 20 minutes left in the broadcast, guys. That flew by pretty quickly, wouldn't you think? We're an hour and 40 minutes into this broadcast. So, like I mentioned before, just to keep you guys in the loop, going on with Respect the Ring, as we're getting into advert for Talking Smack tomorrow morning. Cesaro, Bailey, and Sami Zayn confirmed. What for Respect the Ring? Our next broadcast is going to be Monday Night Raw on Monday. We're also going to be doing Impact on Tuesday. The triple header with MLW Fusion, AEW Dynamite, and NXT, WWE NXT on Wednesday. Assuming NXT is on Wednesday, we'll have to play that by ear. We also have a broadcast on Friday with SmackDown, which is the last day you're going to be able to qualify for the WK giveaway if you haven't done it already. And Saturday morning, we're going to be doing the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning show. So I'll be on that one. Oh, here we go. Dominic Mysterio versus King Corbin coming in. King Corbin already in the ring. He didn't even get a full entrance. Dominic Mysterio getting the full entrance, ironically enough. I don't see the Knights of the Lone Wolf ringside. Oh, Dominic's hood comes out. I was not aware of that. Okay, here we go. Dominic Mysterio versus King Corbin. Dominic debuting back in SummerSlam against Seth Rollins and has had a pretty stellar start going so far. Adopting the giant killer persona that his dad has, and Dominic with a dropkick stunning King Corbin. Dominic getting ready for a wheelbarrow takedown. Not really a head scissors, but catching Corbin with a takedown. Body scissors takedown. Oh, going for a top rope dive, missing, and Corbin with a clothesline dropping Dominic. Now saying the AK camera they're using now, the same one they use in the NFL, is beautiful. It makes the entrances look so much better. Absolutely. I love it. It makes the superstars pop out in such a pretty big way. Like it makes them look larger than life. And you kind of appreciate that. Harley with Dominic, my heart. Agreed. Martin saying, are you guys ready for a long Royal Rumble next week? Also, Dominic should win this one. I am so hyped. The Royal Rumble is one of my favorite events for wrestling in general, next to Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestlemania. So, I always do my best for the Royal Rumble. I remain dark with spoilers. Like, I don't even think about what's going to happen, or I don't look up what's going to happen, or like the odds or what have you. I just stay dark because I like to be surprised when it comes to that one event.
No, I don't think so.
Corbin dominating Dominic Mysterio right now. Whipping him into the turnbuckles rather violently. Are you ready for the Royal Rumble? That's my question.
Yeah, everybody.
What happened?
Kurt saying you're a legend.
Everybody. She said it.
Thanks so much, man. I'm definitely not a legend. I'm someone that's learning, but I'm trying my best.
So I'll just invite you.
Dominic with a whip, dropping Corbin to the second rope and going for the 619. Ooh, Corbin catching it and whipping Dominic up. Dominic standing on his feet and catching a punch to the face from King Corbin. Corbin setting up and end of days from Corbin onto Dominic. 2. And with that, King Corbin defeated Dominic Mysterio. That wow. That was rather emphatic, I will say.
Damn, I gotta make
That might have deflated some sales, I will say. That was rather definitive. Billy saying, my wish on my birthday, you were a legend #1. Billy, thank you so much, man. Honestly, that means a hell of a lot to me. Like, a hell of a lot. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'm able to entertain you guys. Especially entertaining you on your birthday, man. I do my best. Ooh, we're getting ready for the main event. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but the main event is former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. Say that 5 times. Say that again and tell me if you actually like. Does it seem believable? As we're updating the graphic.
Oh no, one of them Rampage.
Match number 6. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. I'm forever referring to him as former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce. I don't care if it's a mouthful. That's gonna be a thing from now on. And that's how everyone needs to refer to him from now on too. Harley is not happy that Dominic lost. Unfortunately, what are you gonna do? Martin saying, of course I am. Rumble is one of my favorites this weekend. We got UFC 257, the teams that get to go to the Super Bowl decided next weekend. Royal Rumble, and the weekend after that, the Super Bowl. The next 3 weekends are going to be amazing. Absolutely, dude. I'm so hyped. Like, I'm looking forward to what the next couple of weekends are going to be like. It's going to be nuts. I'm going to eat so much pizza. I'm going to drink so much beer, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I'm going to say it anyways. If you guys hear the background noise on the side, that's my brother streaming on the other side right now. I'm just saying. So you can tell you're guaranteed an awesome time if you want to check that out. Kurt, happy birthday, Billy. Guys, can we get a shout out for Billy on his birthday? Everyone want to wish him a happy birthday?
Is it a full map?
Okay, let me tabulate everything for the WK giveaway while I have a chance. Really quickly, if you will, I have Snowman, I have Harley, I have Kurt, I have Billy. Okay, cool. I have everybody. We're good. Billy, this one's for you, buddy. Noah and Harley both saying happy birthday. Snowman. Oh, Billy. That's for you, buddy. Happy birthday. Well, are you guys ready for the main event of SmackDown tonight? Adam Pearce, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman. Are you ready to go? I don't even know if I'm ready. Remember, Roman Reigns has said that he will not be interfering in tonight's festivities, if you will. I'm going to call them festivities because it's going to be absolutely hilarious. It's going to be a weird one. It's going to be, ooh, wait. We're getting a Royal Rumble special of WWE Backstage with Booker T, Renee Young, and Paige. Renee Young is going to be on WWE Backstage. Okay, then. So Renee Young is back in WWE for a show. Oh, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce is already in the ring. Snowman saying, my money's on Paul E. Snowman's got Paul E dangerously. Who do you guys got winning this one? Shoot him down in the comments below. Adam Pearce in his first match back in recent memory. I mean, I know it's probably not going to be, but it counts. It counts. Harley saying it's going to be stupid. Yeah, it probably will be, but you know what? Make fun of it what you will. You know what I mean? If we really want to be analytical about it, I honestly am not really a fan of it, but I'm taking it for what it is, and I'm just going to provide it with a hint of entertainment to keep the show entertaining for you guys, you know? No saying, oh God, the porn star is back.
Yeah.
I'm more shocked Renee Young is back. I thought she left, like she was done. Also, she's pregnant. So I would think it's a little bit of a risk for her to be traveling, but I am not Renee Young, so therefore I do not have the information. Kurt saying Adam Pearce is going to win. So Snowman says Paul Lee. Kurt says Adam Pearce. And Harley says I love Renee. Heyman walking down with a purpose right now. And Heyman already tripping on the stairs. Uh-oh. Paul Heyman injuring his leg going up the stairs. I had a feeling. Paul Heyman not able to stand up right now. Oh, Paul Heyman pulling the card subject to change card. Pun intended, if you will. And look who's coming out now. Martin, you called it, buddy. Roman Reigns incoming. Roman Reigns coming out to replace Paul Heyman. Oh boy. Here we go. Well, Harley's disappointed. Snowman, do you want to change your bet? Ooh, Reigns with a Superman punch onto Pierce. We're just gonna change that really quickly. Official match, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce versus Roman Reigns. Oh, Pearce starting to mount a comeback right now. Now, I know Pearce can wrestle. I'm not against the idea of Pearce. Oh, never mind. Low blow. And Roman just chucking Pearce into the ring, the audience area, I guess.
Push the left side.
I know this isn't going to probably be the most entertaining part of things, but I'll try to make it entertaining as I can. Now, we know Pearce is a former wrestler. We know Pearce is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. How many times I've been chiding that in. But Pearce hasn't wrestled in a long time. So all we're seeing right now is a Roman Reigns beatdown, if you will. It's kind of unfortunate. Roman did promise at the beginning of this broadcast that Adam Pearce was going to get his butt kicked. Both of them are yawning. But Harley saying for Roman to stay still. Well, there he is. He's working on it. Oh, wait. Who's coming? It's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens coming out and attacking Reigns. I should also mention that the bell hasn't rung in this match whatsoever, so there was never really any match. So that's a thing. There is no DQ. It's just, I don't even know if you can call it a no contest. As Kevin Owens gets slammed into the Thunderdome. Hashtag trademark, patent pending, copyright, hashtag pending. Ooh, Roman now on the offensive, chucking Kevin Owens into the barricades and throwing him into the ring. Owens right now in a hoodie and pants. Black hoodie and pants. And Owens with a super kick. Reigns with attempting a Superman punch and Owens countering with a stunner. Kevin Owens dropping the Universal Champion with a stunner. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Kevin Owens grabbing Roman from the outside. Chucking him into the barricade right now. We're still going on this one. The referees are trying to pull him off. Referees trying to pull off Kevin Owens from Roman Reigns. Oh, wait, no. I take that back. Referees and Pat Buck. I still don't know what official authority Pat Buck has. It was enough to suspend Nia Jax, though. Did not stop Kevin Owens, however, as he's still stomping away on Roman Reigns as he's shoved right back again. Adam Pearce is probably laying in a heap somewhere ringside, or rather in the stage area. No idea where Paul Heyman is, by the way. He hurt his ankle and just kind of yeeted himself out of there. Kevin Owens, or rather Roman Reigns getting back up, going back into the ring at this time. Rolling back on the other side and then attacking a stunner on Roman Reigns from ringside. Roman smacking his head on the barricade, actually. And he's talking to everyone on the Thunderdome. Oh, he's talking to Paul Heyman. Nothing to say. Oh, wait. Kevin Owens picking up Roman Reigns. And a pop-up powerbomb onto the announce table.
Oh, yeah, that's Pat Squad.
Kevin Owens pop-up powerbomb Roman Reigns into the announce table, driving him through the table.
Yo,
what a way to end it. Wow. As Noah said it best, Roman got wood. I hate myself for saying that. Oh, wait. Kevin Owens is not done. He just grabbed the steel stairs.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Oh, never mind. He was disarmed. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of Friday Night Smackdown. What an entertaining ending to the show, I will say. So we'll be honest, that wasn't exactly the best way to end the show because it was kind of seen a mile away, if you will. It was pretty funny, the idea of Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman, but I will admit it probably wasn't something I would have wanted to watch. Not going to lie to you. Overall, minus that one part, the show was fairly consistent, I will say. It was entertaining throughout. A lot of things got progressed, as we saw with Bayley, Bianca Belair, Cesaro getting another win at this point. Charlotte and Asuka defeating the Riot Squad, which furthered their split with Billie Kay. Sasha Banks and Carmella is set up for the Royal Rumble, and Big E and Apollo Crews ending with Sami Zayn, unfortunately interrupting that match. So middling of the road, if you will. I liked it for the progression, but the show felt a little bit lulled, I guess, compared to last week. No, saying was it Andrew? That's funny. Overall, solid show. I don't think it was a great show. I don't think it was a bad show, but it was a solid show. But yeah, we're on the road to the Royal Rumble. We only have one more Raw and one more SmackDown left before the Royal Rumble starts. But like I said before, our next broadcast is going to be the Monday Night Raw broadcast. Following that, we're going to have the Impacts broadcast on Tuesday, followed by the triple header Wednesday with AEW Dynamite, WWE NXT, and MLW Fusion, followed by Friday's broadcast, which Friday Night Smackdown, the last day for the WK giveaway, by the way. So if you want to enter by then, make sure you enter it by the end of the SmackDown broadcast. Saturday, we have the New Japan Pro Wrestling New Beginning broadcast, as well as Sunday, we are going to be doing the Royal Rumble. Keep a lookout for all the notifications. We'll have the time zones coordinated for you guys, so you're going to be all set. But that'll do it for tonight's broadcast for Friday Night SmackDown on Respect the Ring. Harley's already ready to go. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know we had a fun night tonight. I hope so. And if I haven't entertained you enough, I am sorry. But I'll stop talking your ear off now, if anything. Thank you for joining us on tonight's broadcast, guys. Look out for notifications if you have. Like and subscribe on Facebook. Like and follow on Facebook. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And follow on Twitch. Harley with the hugs and love. Thank you so much, Harley. Thank you so much, Noah. Again, happy birthday, Billy. Thank you for joining us on tonight's broadcast as well. Niall, Snowman, everyone, Kurt, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. And take care. See ya.